A retired senior officer, senior staff member of the defunct NEPA PHCN, Dunmoye Oladimeji. Mr. Oladimeji, thank you for joining us on the news
Thank you
this
very much.
afternoon.
I'm happy
Thankfully,
to be
you're
here.
not looking like you have not been paid for the past 20 years.
Well, that's the grace of God. That's the grace
So
of God.
let us try to break this down.
Yes.
Your monthly pension is being paid.
Yes, right.
So what we're looking at here is the gratuity and the pension arrears.
Not just the gratuity.
Okay, help us
We
understand.
have a situation with the year 2000 retirees that had their gratuities and eventual monthly pension short payment of 42%.
Okay.
And up till this moment, that shortfall has not been paid,
So they pay them 58%
sort of.
of what they were supposed to pay.
Sort of.
Like how many of your colleagues are affected by this?
Yeah, well, we could talk about some 4,000 people. Some of them are dead now. Some of them are no more.
For the past 20 years.
Yes, the past 22 years. Some
22
are
years.
sick, bedridden, unable to get up, unable to move around. Some have lost their sight.
So what have you done in this over 20 years to have government pay the shortfall?
Yes, we have been raising our voices, but quite unfortunate, the supposed representative union, the Nigerian Union of Pensioners Electricity Sector, has not lived up to its name. It has not lived to its billing.
That's your
especially
union.
under Tempuchin Yerubani, who came on board as the chairman. He did next to nothing. For the 6 years he was there, the people that were there before him were not doing anything.
The Union of Pensioners is supposed to be your own union.
It's supposed to be, but we are not, under the law, we are not automatic members.
Okay.
And even from the United Nations Charter on Human Rights, we have the freedom to associate with whom we want.
But the union is not going to pay this money.
The union is now colluding with the agency that is supposed to pay us to shortchange us. That's what they're doing.
I'm wondering what right they have under the law to interfere with the money.
Yes, that is what we are wondering.
But they
too.
don't pay you, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they are supposed to pay all these arrears.
The union?
Not the
of
union.
Pensioners, okay.
Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate. But the union are now aligning with PTAD to shortchange us by refusing to pay us all this money. They even went as far as reducing the 3% to 9.7% and claimed that they went to court to get some funny out-of-court settlement. And by the time we checked on the site of the the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, the suit number, when we checked and got the suit to be number 34 on the list, by the time we checked through, we got the name of the justice, the presiding judge, Justice Kado Sanusi, and the judgment in question. By the time we clicked and checked what ruling that was on that particular suit, what we got there, we never saw any mention of 33% or any mention of 9.7% that they eventually decided to pay, and they even paid from March 2016 up to December 2021, whereas the 33% that was awarded everybody on defined benefit scheme, that's DBS, that we belong to, even the president of the country got his own 33%. Then the executive secretary of PTAD, Dr. Chioma Ejikeme, got her own 33%. They are now denying us, NEPA, PHCN pensioners, our own.
Have you engaged PTAD in this regard?
In numberless times. We have written letters, we have written emails, we have picketed their offices. I mean, their office in Lagos especially, not less than 3-4 times.
What's the latest that you've heard from them?
We have not had anything.
So you ask for this shortfall to be paid. What exactly are they saying?
Now we have five different entitlements claim. The number one is the 42% short payment of year 2000 retirees, gratuity and pensions, and monthly pensions up to date. Then we talk about the harmonization that was done in 2000 for 2000 and pre-2003 retirees. We have not gotten our own. Then there is a monetization for post-2004 retirees for some set of pensioners. The harmonization is for some set of pensioners too. Then there is the electricity rebate. That is the utility that we were earning while we were in service, and after service, it continued But suddenly in 2012, the particular agency that was paying our pension then, that is Nigerian Electricity Liability Management Company, NEMCO, headed by Dr. Sam Agbogun, a former NEPA staff too. He retired as an executive director. He came on board as the managing director of NEMCO, that is to oversee the liquidation of old NEPA PACN. Now, he was paying our pension too at that time. But to what we know, NEMCO is never a PFA. How it got to be NEMCO's lot, we don't know. And NEMCO was supposed to operate for 18 months. 18 months. But funny enough, it operated for not less than 24 months before it handed over to PTAD.
You mentioned that there are about 4,000 people who are affected by
that's
this.
For the short payment of 42%, yes.
Of the gratuity.
That's right.
Is this a national problem?
It is a national one, yes.
So
all over the country.
Caught across the country.
Across the country.
Precisely, what do you want government to do for you as a
Well, we have been appealing to government. We have been begging the government to come to our aid. Even we at a point in time engaged Barrister Femi Falana, SAN, and he wrote a petition letter on our behalf to the president. But up to now, we are still like, what he gave us as a response from Aso Rock was that they said they are already working on it.
All right. That's how much time we have for this. Retired senior staff, Defunct NEPA PHCN, Dunmoye Oladimeji, thank you for talking to us on the news.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to see all of these issues resolved.
Thank you so much.
That's the news update.